If you're still trying to run a business in 2026 with a $2,000 limit on a Capital One Spark card, you're already losing.
That's right. Inflation is up. Ad cost is up. Inventory is expensive. You can't scale a real business on a starter credit anymore.
All right, today Gloria and I are giving you a tier 1 list of business credit cards. These are 5 specific business credit cards you need to target for 2026 if you want high limits. I'm talking about $25,000, $50,000, even $100,000 in purchasing power.
Okay, money magnets, we're going to break down the exact data points you need for approval, which rule they pull, and most importantly, how to stack them so you don't ruin your personal credit score.
Look, if you want to enter the new year with real capital, I need you to grab a pen and a piece of paper and let's get ready, guys. Let's get to the money. And if you're ready to learn, type money in the chat if you're absolutely ready to go and fired up.
Before we give you card number 1, you have to understand the system. Why do we care about business credit cards? Why do we care, Marvin? Let's talk about it.
Well, it's 2 reasons. First, you got separation. When you put $20,000 in inventory on your personal credit card, your utilization spikes. Your score drops about 60 points. And guess what? Banks get scared and you may affect your other credit cards.
Exactly, Marvin. But when you put the same $20K on a business credit card, it usually doesn't report to your personal credit.
Yeah.
Your score stays safe.
And second, all right, there is no preset limit factor.
Yes.
Several cards on this list have no preset spending limit. That doesn't mean unlimited money, because a lot of people believe that, but it means the bank will adjust your buying power based on your spending. This is how our clients scale from $10,000 to $100,000 limit super rapidly.
Okay, number 1, you knew it was coming. The American Express Business Platinum Card.
Yes,
Let's
talking about
jump
this
into
one.
it.
And why it's a 2026 essential. This is a charge card, not a credit card. It is designed to be paid off in full every month. There is no hard cap. Look, we have some clients who run about $500,000 a month through this card, so it can be a big card.
Okay, now let's run down the underwriting secret. Amex is relationship based.
Right.
If you have decent personal credit, usually a 700 plus credit score,
Exactly.
on your experience FICO, you can get in.
But here's the real hack right now about this. Once you're in the American Express ecosystem, look, the rest of your card applications are often just soft pulls. You can stop getting the hard inquiries once you get in with them.
That's correct, but let's give you a little warning.
Okay.
Here. The annual fee is hefty.
Right.
It's $695. That's not, small. That's really big. But if you are a real business owner and you're traveling or you're buying ads or the credits for Dell, an airline, wipe that fee right out.
Yep.
Don't let the fee scare you, Marvin.
Yeah, and number 2, look, this is a workhorse. It's the Chase Inc. Business Preferred. It's one of the best cards on the list.
Okay, we constantly see starting limits between $20,000 and all the way up to $50,000 for well-structured business on this one card.
And I want to say before we even get started, when you're talking about Chase, you need to have a business bank account that's set up at least 30 days before you go to apply for this card to get these kind of limits. The days of walking in and getting a $50,000 credit card the same day you open a bank account, that's getting far and in between.
Facts.
Now, let's talk about the strategy that you use with this card. The strategy here is points. The card earns 3 times the points on things you actually buy. Shipping, advertising like Meta, which we do, Google ads, and actually travel as well.
But you need to listen closely to the 5 and 24 rule.
Right.
Chase has a strict rule. If you have opened 5 or more personal cards in the last 24 months, they will deny you instantly.
Exactly. This is why you must get this card early in your 2026 stacking sequence, because if you wait too late, you'll automatically get denied and you'll be kind of banned from them for about 2 years. And I want to tell you, for all the credit nerds out there, they usually pull Experian or TransUnion, depending on your state. Sometimes we've seen them pull both of them. They are tough, but once you have it, it's a complete powerhouse and you'll be glad that you started your Chase account.
Okay, let's talk about number 3, okay? Many people sleep on this because they think Capital One is a starter card.
Right.
Okay, wrong answer.
Exactly.
It's the Capital One Spark Cash Plus.
Right. Note the plus. This is a charge card version, just like the Amex card. It has no preset spending limit. It's based on your buying power. And guess what? It is a limit because it's limited by your income.
But let's talk about why you need this card. It gives you a flat 2% cash back on everything, Money Magnets.
Right.
No categories to track. If you're a business that spends $200K a year on inventory, that's $4,000 cash back in your pocket, like with the restaurant. We spend and we get cash back.
Exactly. But here's the triple pull warning. Remember this if you don't remember anything. Okay. Capital One is notorious for pulling all 3 bureaus. So they're going to pull your Experian, TransUnion, Equifax for just one application. That's the downside of the Capital One.
Correct. The fix, though, okay? Sometimes you can freeze one of those bureaus, Marvin, like your Experian, and they might still approve you based on the other 2.
That's a good hack.
But generally, only apply for this card if your profile is totally clean.
Right. And this video is dedicated to people that keep their credit clean or people that have great credit. Now, don't get it twisted. We've both had bad credit before. If you need to fix your credit, we do have an AI software that you can check out. But let's go back to number 4. Look, this is relatively new, but it is crushing it right now. It's the Capital One Venture X business card.
Okay, this card is designated for high spend businesses. So if you spend a lot, this card is for you, okay? We are seeing massive approvals here. You get unlimited 2 times the miles on every purchase. That right there could be a cash flow changer if you do a lot of flights.
Right. And if you travel for consulting or real estate, this card pays for your flights. I mean, this is great for travel. The underwriting looks heavily at your business revenue, unlike the smaller cards. This one is targeted at businesses that are already moving money. You know, you're showing debits and credits in and out of your account and big monthly revenue.
Okay, I know you're wondering, does it report? Generally, Capital One Business Credit Card, the newer elite ones, they do not report to your personal credit, keeping your utilization hidden and your personal credit on point.
That's something to write down right there. Finally, number 5. This is for those of you who are truly scaling and want to protect your personal assets completely. Look, we're talking about the Ramp or the Brex card.
Now, the limits on these cards can go into the hundreds of thousands easily.
Right.
But here is the catch. They do not care about your personal FICO score as much as they care about the cash that's in that bank account.
That's right. They connect your business bank account. So let's talk about this. If you have $50,000 in the bank, they might give you a $20,000 limit. If you have $100,000 in the bank, they might give you a $40,000 limit. So it's based on the cash you have in your account.
Okay, why is this a 2026 winner? No personal guarantee. If the business fails, God forbid, Money Magnets, they don't come after your house. This is a true corporate credit card.
You know, and what this means, Gloria, if you have the cash flow, you need to graduate to these kind of cards. These are called fintech cards.
Okay, so here's a quick summary, okay? In 2026, do not apply randomly.
Let's do a brief summary, guys. Step number 1. Get the Chase first because of the 5 and 24 rule. All right, number 2, you want to get the Amex second because you want to start the relationship. All right, number 3, you want to get the Capital One third because of the hard pulls on your credit. And number 4, you want to get the Ramp or Brex card once you have cash flow. Once that, you know, your bank account has money coming in and out because it's based on revenue, not on credit.
Yep. Okay, and if this sounds complicated, Money Magnets, or you don't know if your business is structured correctly to get approved for these $50,000 limits, we can help you.
Yeah, guys, because, you know, we teach a system on how to get you funding ready. All right, so if you want to book a free business strategy call, but we have a few little stipulations. You need to have a 700 credit score because it's not going to work if your score is below 700. We're not going to get you the numbers that you want to get. So if you got bad credit, look at our AI system until you're ready. And then once you get on this call, we're going to look at your profile and we're going to help you build a custom funding plan for 2026, because we want to see you money magnets get the money that you actually deserve for your business.
And what we're saying is, don't settle for small limits.
Yep.
Go get what's yours. Let's get to that bag.
And look, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share it with someone that needs it, even if you don't. And remember, for the best results, you need to have a 700 credit score. You need to make sure that you remove your freezes and your fraud alerts.
Yes. Hold up, because I have a gem.
What you got, Glow?
Okay, Money Magnets. There are 4 credit unions that approve $100,000 personal loans. Check out this next video.
I'm Mr. Smith.
And I'm Mrs. Smith.
And we're here to help empower your finances.